phrase "stir the pot" refers to intentionally.
Oh, word! I thought niggas gonna have an edge.
Situation. It is often used to describe someone who provokes tension or engages in discussions that create discomfort. For example, if someone says, "Don't try to stir the pot," they are warning you not to escalate a situation unnecessarily. The expression originates from the idea of stirring a pot to mix ingredients, symbolizing the act of stirring up a contentious topic or situation. Well, here at Stir the Pot, that is exactly what This Is Jay, Big Fan Breezy, and Philosophical P specialize in every week. So buckle up for the next 2 hours as the Triangle Offense cooks up that essential flavor. Stir the pot. Come get a whiff.
Yeah. Once again, it's on. It's Big Fan Breezy. This is JTV, Philosophical P. We out here. Back with another one. Stir the pot. Same time we here. Shout out to Lee for the chat early.
What up, Lee?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just to kind of start a pot early, you know what I'm saying? This thing with Sydney Starr, I just kind of wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit that I don't like. You know what I mean? Sydney Starr, as y'all already know, ruined Chingy career.
Huh?
What are we talking about here?
Word, I don't know who that
It
is.
started off with Sydney
You
Starr.
said, as we all know, I don't even know who that is.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm saying who Sydney Starr is. See, that's why you got Justin Kellogg in the
bruh, what are you talking about? Why you bring him up? You that's you? That's your alter account?
That's why you got Justin Kellogg.
Justin Kellogg. Is that you?
Sydney Starr.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Bruh, I'm
Yeah, fill me in. I'm
Don't try to explain the logic for Justin Kellogg, please. I don't even want to know the logic.
Yo, you say his name 3 times, he gonna appear like the motherfucking Candyman, man. You keep doing that shit.
Well, Sydney Starr is a reality TV star. But who legal name is Sydney Favors, is a transgender model and former Love and Hip Hop New York cast member, who appeared on shows like Baddies, Empire. So again, earlier in her career, she kind of said something about.
That's his number one fan.
Nah, they ain't my fan. You see, Jay mentioned it. I didn't mention it. So probably, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have said nothing. You know what I mean?
What the fuck that
But
mean?
I'm
Now
saying
that
like
you're saying what,
it was up to me. I wouldn't have said anything about Justin Kellogg. You know, you wouldn't even know what about it. See, you don't know nothing about it. This don't happen on the Big Fan Breezy channel. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, again, what happened was she tricked a young boy to come back to the room. He found out, he thought it was a female, found out it wasn't a female, tried to dart up out of there. It got physical, and Sydney Starr got arrested, and now is facing charges, sodomy, sexual battery against a child under 16, and aggravated child molestation. So I just wanted to start off saying that's crazy. Now, even if
child molestation, I thought this was Chingy. You said I'm all the way confused.
No. I was saying Sydney Starr in reference to Chingy this is the first time we heard of Sydney Starr ever. To my knowledge, this is the first time I ever heard of her. And this was way back in the day. So I was just trying to
he said, what about John Starks? Oh man. Yo, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to Mathematics, shout out to Apartment Gamer. Shout out to Leaf again. Shout out to JDJ. He said, what about John Starks? Right, because that's how I'm feeling right now about like what this conversation is going. So
Breeze told us our topic.
Basically, I'm saying
enough. Then he had to bring Sydney Starr.
Yo, man. Yeah, I wasn't ready.
Basically, what
I
I'm
wasn't
saying
educated about the topic, nor was I ready.
She got
locked up.
Sydney Star is a trans that Chingy and a couple of other rappers got caught being around a few years ago, and I hadn't known the news on Sydney Star, so Breeze is putting us on to what happened right now.
Okay, so, but the thing that lost me was the child molestation part and Chingy. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I was mentioning Chingy to say that's where we first heard of Sydney Star. But here we go right here. According to prosecutors, the alleged incident occurred when the 13-year-old was in the hotel lobby, approached by favors, and later entered her room with her. The boy's mother told the court that her son was undergoing extensive therapy to cope with the trauma, and that his sense of safety has been compromised. So yeah, that's basically what happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's the short of it. The long
just
part
happened.
I don't know if I want to hear the long about Sydney Star.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so this just happened. So that's why you brought this up, because Sydney Star got caught with some boys, and so that's with some young men. Okay, now you lost me with the Chingy, and yeah, bro. Like I didn't know what you was talking about, man.
Well, all I wanted to say is, it's one thing to be who you are and you let people know who you are. It's another thing to trick people into making them think that you something that you're not and putting them in danger. So I want to say,
especially kids, don't fuck with kids no matter what you decide to do with your, with your life and your sexual life. Like, kids shouldn't be a part of it. So fuck all of that.
Word. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's it. I'm not spending a lot of time on that shit. I just wanted to get that shit out the way. I mean, Leaf sent a super chat. He said, "Thoughts on YG versus Game?" Bruh, I don't know if I like it.
I think I'm laughing for the same reason Jay laughing. Yo, you can't start the show with a throwaway topic, Breeze.
Why you laughing?
Start the show with some good shit, man. Not a throwaway.
I don't think he thought it was the throwaway topic. I thought he
top
of the time news.
Just don't fuck with kids, man. That's the only thing that I got.
Y'all didn't know what I was talking about, so yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna make too much conversation of it because I just wanted to say what I said, and then y'all ain't know what I was talking about. So
that don't show.
I'm not gonna spend but so much time.
Yeah, that's not on my algorithm neither. But Breeze wanted to do a deep dive into Sydney Star.
Yo.
Nah, I just wanted to
can't say basically about that.
I just
take the what and live the what.
Nah, that you wanted to do a deep dive with Justin Kellogg. That's why you probably mentioned it.
Hey, yo, come on, man. Can we
bro,
this guy, man? Like, yo.
I'm trying to get to the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the super chat.
Listen, you can say what you want to say about me. But I mean, you don't be complimenting me.
Right. I don't be catching none of those.
I never brung them up on the show.
But you did bring up the other one. I brought up the name that sounded PG enough to say, at least. What name did you say?
Like I said, you making this long and drawn out more than it has to be. You want to talk about it. This is what you caters to what you want to talk about.
Yo,
that's what I want to talk about.
Word, but basically, I want to get to the only thing that I see was the Donnell Jones. It was Belt to Ash. Joe put Belt to Ash to Donnell Jones. Other than that, I didn't see no verses. Y'all seen this verses?
Yeah,
I seen a little bit of both of them. I ain't watch a whole verses in a while. I watched the highlights, like Sports Center.
Mm-hmm.
But the Game verse, what's the name? It actually kind of surprised me because I thought the Game was going to kind of wash YG, but YG wiped the floor with the
shit, right?
And the game was too drunk. He got way too drunk real fast. YG mopped the floor with him. But really the whole shit was like a big fucking blood party. That's all it was. Like, it was just like,
yeah, that shit was a gangster party, man. That's what that shit was, man.
Shout out to them, know what I mean?
Yo, the only reason you dubbing the chat, Breeze, is because you talking about they set you up. Ain't nobody set you up. You came to the opening day with that topic, man. That's a topic you say.
He put the rainbow.
I always play W chat, bro.
He
Look at the past
Skittles in the pot.
bro. I always play W chat.
Don't defend him, JDJ. Don't defend him at all, man.
I'll put W.
Yo, name the menu. He should have named that shit Taste the Rainbow.
I ain't say Yo, it is what it is. The chat see it. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying W chat because I do that usually on every stream we do.
In the chat.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, nigga. What are you talking about? Oh, but what I did see is also is Gary, Indiana. Them people, that shit, yo, my condolences to Gary, Indiana. Like, they got hit with a crazy storm, and yeah, man, they got my condolences, bro. It's not even no laughing matter. That shit is just crazy. I seen a few entertainers pulled up. I think it was a rapper. What's his name? He a rapper. Gibbs, Freddie Gibbs. He donated some money. It was him and it was somebody else. I forgot who it was, but yeah, that storm was crazy. Y'all heard? Word.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about that Gary, Indiana situation?
No, I ain't hear about that either, man.
I saw that they ain't had power for a couple weeks or something like that. It been like
damn, it was that bad.
It was a few weeks ago. I heard it.
Days.
Oh, it was a few weeks ago. All right, Breeze, here you come with the old news again, man.
Yeah, but they ain't.
It's not old news. It's ongoing. It's not like they fixed the situation just because I ain't get it on the first day. No.
How long?
Yo, the people. About 2 weeks.
Oh, that's crazy. Nah, I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, bro, 2 weeks. They and the people pulling up. They like, yo, the first bill was $450, but the last bill was rent money, $2,500. That's what they saying, and yeah, they pissed, and they like, you know, this happened to a quote unquote a black, more of a black community than anything, and they just like, yo, they sitting on their hands. They not really trying to. There's no urgency in the matter. You know what I'm saying? They charged us, but we ain't getting no service. It's crazy.
What is he talking about? What bill and who charged what?
No, we don't discuss the topics.
It's kind of like Con Ed.
Yeah,
it's like Con Ed is out there, but
so it's not like the storm that knocked out their power. So it's not the storm that knocked out their power. Okay.
Yeah, it's the storm. But what I'm saying is the power company, they sitting on their hands. They got no sense of urgency on giving these people power. You know what I mean? And they still charging them. So how they basically the residents is like, how you charging us when we even got no power? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, so I don't understand that at all. And, but I mean, the way how electricity works is you don't pay for what's going on at that moment. You know that. So I mean, if they got a bill, it's probably from the previous month, and if it's been 2 weeks, then that does make sense. And it's not like they could stop all of the bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they giving people grace periods and things like that as to where they don't have to make payment while they dealing with all of that stuff. But if you think about that, the wheels was already in motion beforehand. So it would take a lot to stop that train. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. All of that shit is auto-generated. All of it, you know, come on, man. You pay bills. You know how it is.
And you said Caitlin Clark got power and water.
Yeah, bad for real. Seriously,
but yeah, man, yo, people don't take sense of urgency, man. Like I told y'all last week, I'm going on now week 2, where there's a hole in my roof, and the HOA is twiddling their thumbs, not getting roofers out here to fix shit. Yo, people don't have a sense of urgency when it don't directly affect them, and when you stuck in situations where you gotta deal with shit like this, here we go.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did see that because what the fuck? I was looking up out there, when I first heard about it, I was like Googling something and I saw that because that's where Michael Jackson from, right?
Yeah.
And they got a Michael Jackson Street, like Jackson Way is right next to his house. And I just didn't understand how it was two Jackson Streets right next to each other. Like on one side of the block and the other side of the block, it was both Jackson Street. I was wondering, like, how do they send packages over there? If
it's like Queens.
Like you live on 35th between Jackson and Jackson is crazy.
Yo, it's like Queens, 163rd Road, 63rd Street, Avenue. It's kind of like the same
Boulevard. Right. Yeah. They said Keith Lee went out there. They said Keith Lee went out there to help with Gary Indiana. Did you know the dude who was doing he helped Mr. Tendonism? That dude.
No, that's what's up. They need some help. But yeah, Breeze, I'm telling you, that's probably why the bill situation is what it is. It ain't nothing like, they charging them for not having power.
Did ever get water?
I don't know. I stopped following that situation. I hope they did. I mean, I would think they did. Otherwise, how are they still surviving?
Because it took a long time for Flint to get water. If they got water, I don't even know. But I know that situation was long. So Gary Indiana might be in for the long haul.
Yeah. Yo, people don't care unless it directly affects them, man.
Look, freaking Michael Jackson is from there. He the one who said, all I really know is that they don't really care about us.
Right.
So they
that could be the town's battle cry right now. You know what I'm saying? To really get it more publicly out there, because you know what I'm saying. I didn't know about it. Y'all both heard about it. I haven't really been following much news. You know what I'm saying? The past week or so, I've been busy with a bunch of other things and dealing with my own shit. Honestly, this hole in my roof is pissing me off.
You gotta play that shit. It's a perfect soundtrack for something like this. They don't really care about us.
Word.
But shout to them. I mean, hopefully they get that under control soon. But if that Flint situation went on for like years.
Yeah, that shit was a while.
Like, and it's probably still lawsuits behind it, even if they got water right now. Probably still lawsuits happening behind that.
Right.
From people showering in that brown water.
Yo, y'all remember Kyle Singler?
Nah.
Used to play Duke, played in the NBA for a few years. He got drafted in I think like 07, 08, something like that. He was in a pretty good draft. Anyway, this dude losing his mind right now, man. Like on some kind of Delonte West type stuff. Yo, he basically accused Coach K of like being the reason of his downfall and why he's losing his mind and shit like that. He had a viral video that like went crazy the other day. Yo, that shit.
Tap that like button, y'all.
He looked wild, Joe. I'm about to pull up this video real quick. I wish y'all would have remembered him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the man at Duke for a couple years, and then like I said, he got drafted by somebody in like 07, 08. He was a top draft pick, like 4 or 5 that year, something like that. But yeah, he wilding out.
This message to go out to me.
Yeah.
Hold up.
What's possible? Coach K has set me up.
Oh, I can't see that.
Yeah, I can't get the glare.
Send it to the
I have no power. I have no
Huh?
Send it to the private chat so Breeze can
I
post
reached
it.
out to Coach.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know who Money is, but I did see Delonte West. The streamer Neon is trying to put Delonte West back on his. So he did a stream with him, gave him some bread.
Gave him like 100 racks. It gave him his own streaming channel.
Right. So hopefully that turned out good for him, know what I mean? And he used that. I also saw that he said he missed Gloria.
Oh man.
Why they gonna make that a highlight?
They got to though, because the running joke for years, man.
Nigga said he missed Gloria, man. And if y'all know who Gloria is, that's LeBron James' mother, man. Like for that
everybody
man
said that there was something going on there. And that's why, a lot of shit happened. But nah, yo, it's crazy that these NBA players be bugging out. I ain't never heard nobody blame Coach K for nothing. So that's why that shit had me like, you know, kind of bugged out. Anybody you ever hear talk about Coach K, they like, yo, he helped me with so much shit. So, yeah, take a look at this shit right here, man. He wilded out.
But, man.
Yo, you had it up, but I don't know where it went.
This shit building suspense. Let's see. Drum roll, please.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I said I had scrolled past this the other day.
You ain't loaded up though? I thought you just had it loaded up.
No. I got it. It's it was loading. It's right here. All right, there you go. Oh, let me take off mute.
House. I need this message to go out to as many people as possible. Man, Coach K has set me up. Set me up, man. I have no power and I have no house. I've reached out to Coach and everybody.
Is he in fucking Gary?
Yeah, I don't know where he at.
Coach, and he has fully dismissed the message.
Yo, y'all niggas wrong laughing at this nigga. This nigga.
Power off.
He like a
Batman
my house, about to go on his rampage right now, man.
Nah, he definitely
ruining my life.
Joker or Riddler vibes or something.
Reached out to Coach K and all he did is sit me on the bench. Thanks, man. Is that what we're doing at school? Sending people down, teaching them up. Cool beans, man. Well, more to say, and get this message go out.
Y'all want to watch?
Where you at?
It's 4 minutes and 54 seconds.
We don't got to watch the whole thing. I just wanted to, you know, basically say like, yo, what the hell is going on? What did Coach K do to him? Talking about he set him up and all of this shit, man. Like, more, man.
Man, that nigga is obviously crazy
right now. He going through some things right now. He not in his right mind. Right. He might be on some substances. Who knows? But yo, I ain't never heard nobody talk shit about Coach K.
Not Coach K.
Yeah, man. Like everybody loved Coach K, man. So what the hell did this dude do to him? What did he set him up for? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna believe the guy that's on multiple substances, though. I don't know.
It might just be a lot of one substance.
He's already in the NBA. It's like he's already in the NBA.
I looked at him. He's definitely on multiple substances. He got a look. That's multiple downers. Yeah, uppers, downers.
Batman vibes, the Joker vibes and shit. I ain't gonna
lie. Like serious. That's what I thought at first. Was straight Batman vibes, and like I had to watch, you know, like the first part again because, like I said, I didn't watch the whole 4 minutes, whatever. But I'm like, all I keep thinking is like, what made him flip out like that? He seemed like he's in a decent, you know, place. It don't seem like where he's at is like, you know, a shanty or anything like that. It looks like a nice place. So I don't know. He's not on any financial hardships. Maybe he is. I don't know. Probably made some good money in the NBA, being like a top 5, top 6 pick, whatever he was. But what is he talking about? Why is he flipping out? I want to know more.
I don't know.
He was. I guess he would have said it. It sounded like more rambling.
He was cryptic as hell.
Yeah, he's the Riddler. I mean, the Riddler.
Yeah, like he was given like he was like a combination of those two, like you said. He was his
Riddler gotta be cryptic. I mean, he can't just tell you what's happening. And whatever he was going through wasn't as bad as what Perez Hilton was going through. Did y'all see that nigga?
Nah.
That nigga Perez Hilton did something very similar, and we don't even have to look for that. But he just started cutting himself, like he was on camera like that, and then just started cutting himself mid thing. all over. Like it was a bad scene. He was, if they both wanted to be Batman villains, he was more like Two-Face or somebody, like, cause he looked bad that night.
I didn't see that at all. Man.
These celebrities is going crazy.
Yeah, man.
But
like
it's the drugs.
Yeah. It's chemically altering their mind states, man.
Big drugs.
Especially when you're doing a lot of them and mixing them, and man, it's crazy.
Yeah, and Leaf, thanks, because I was going to talk about this, but there's been a lot of celebrities passing this month. Like Hayden Panettiere, Tim Curry, Dolly Parton went the other day. Samuel Monroe Jr. Who that? Who was that from Menace to Society? Leaf?
That was dude. That was the bald head dude who said, "Yo, you know that's my sister. I don't appreciate the way you." You know what I'm saying? He stepped the cane. He's
that's son who
I don't appreciate
got
that,
beat
partner.
down in like every movie he was in. You got my cousin pregnant, partner.
My cousin Eilena.
Yeah.
And she don't like the way you've been treating her, partner.
Yeah.
He was a real one. I mean, sticking up for his cousin and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, but it was a couple movies he got beat down in too. Other ones, like, you know, that was kind of like the running thing was, you know, in all the movies, he would be the dude trying to ride on people and then get beat down.
Yo, man, sometimes you get typecast in these movies, and if you get typecast as the nigga who get your ass beat, that's fucked up. But hey, somebody got to be that nigga.
Yeah, man. Like,
he was always gangster as hell till he got his ass beat.
Yo, what's the other dude, man? I just seen him in something, and it's the dude that he's like always the West Coast gangbanger, drug dealer dude. He was in like The Wood. He was in mad shit, man. What's his name, man?
He was in I forget his name, but I know who you're talking about. The dude
He's on like an episode of Family Matters.
But I thought you was talking about the one that was part of the not The Wire, but it was a good show with the man. It was
I can't remember son's name, man, but he been in mad shit. Like, and he always the West Coast gangbanger, man. Like, that's why when you said typecast, like that dude might be the king of typecast among black actors, because I never seen him play no other role, man. And I'm about to try to figure out this dude's name, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I think Breeze know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. They showed his list of all the acting jobs he had. And it all had the same description.
Yeah, the dude from Tales in the Hood. Yeah, he been in that shit. And he always.
I'm talking about the dude that we were just talking about. The same dude that was Eilena's cousin.
They was both in Tales from the Hood.
Right.
That's crazy because they both was in that shit. Hold up. I'm about to find out son's name right now, man.
He light-skinned dude you talking about?
Yeah, kind of like light-skinned. Nah, he got like the like almost like a Jerry curl look in a lot of movies.
I think I know who you're talking about. That's the dude. He got sexually assaulted in that movie.
Leaf said DeAndre Bonds. That's him.
Yeah, that's son name.
DeAndre Bonds.
Go, Leaf. Shout out to Leaf for that. That's right him. There, man. Yeah.
Facts. Shout out to
that's son name. And he was like really really like in the gang life.
Yeah, he was in Snowfall recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He always the same role though. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy how you get typecast, but he done made a career off of that, man. He done made a living off of that.
That's a fact. That's how you constantly get work. If niggas know you good at doing something.
Yeah. So that shit is a gift and a curse, man. Like, you know, as an actor, they be wanting to do different things, but at the same time, man, it's a gift because you always know you got a paycheck, man. Because sometimes, you know, in Hollywood, when they not on like that in movies all the time or in a big show like that, they be struggling, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, he was on Steve Harvey show too. He was on mad shit.
Everything. As the same dude, man, as himself. He ain't have to act. He was like Snoop from The Wire. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no character. That was her. They was just like, yo, say this, like how you would say it. And that's, you know, how she got down. I was watching some documentary about her when she was talking about, like, you know, this was just me.
Word to mother. I think I just seen a clip of him on the Parenthood the other day taking 9-9 jacket.
Yeah, that's where I seen him. Yo, we seen the same clip, and that's where I seen him at, and that's what made me remember about him. Because always the same role, man. Yeah, he took 9-9. Yo, because that
9-9 jacket.
It's like 9-9. Nah, he looked just like 9-9 when 9-9
back
was
in the day.
like
Nicholas from the Parenthood. Everybody on Gates used to call 9-9 Nicholas because he looked just like Nicholas from the Parenthood.
Just like him.
That shit was funny.
He said he took 9-9 jacket. Oh man.
I was like,
yo, man.
9-9.
On Facebook, I had to face the scrutiny earlier because I literally did not know that the Whitney Houston song "I Will Always Love You" was a remake of a Dolly Parton song.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that was news to me.
Me neither, Jay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I listened to the Dolly Parton version of it.
Yeah, that was news to me as well.
It wasn't as good as the Whitney Houston version.
No.
Rest in peace to Dolly, but Whitney made that song. But I also heard Dolly Parton made $10 million off the remix. So shout to her. Know what I mean? Right. Shout to her lending her song out to Whitney because that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. No, I respect it.
But yeah, man, she made a lot of hits. You know, it's a lot of stuff that other people have recycled. Yeah.
Listen. Let me tell y'all something. And see, I don't mean to be disrespectful, man, at all. Like, I mean it in the best possible way. But when I first found out about Dolly Parton, I was probably about 11, 12, 13 years old. And she was just a white lady with them big ass titties. I remember that's what I knew Dolly Parton for. I don't even know if I knew her for music.
That's what everybody knew her for. But she also, you know, music, movies, TV. She was a superstar.
Yeah, and now that I'm seeing a lot of like her content from back in the day, she seemed like a pretty great woman. Like she would say a lot of things. She cared about a lot of people.
Yeah.
She's one of the country singers that was not racist. You know what I mean?
She was a big time philanthropist, giving back to, you know, a lot of projects and, you know, underprivileged communities and things like that throughout her time, man. So she definitely was a dope person. And that's why everybody loved her. If you think about it, like, yeah, everybody loved her because of what they knew her for, but everybody also loved her just because of, you know, like the energy that she gave to the world. Like, I've never heard nobody say nothing bad about her, yo.
Right.
Yeah, it's a thread on Facebook going around. It just say, just post your titties in honor of Dolly Parton. And it's just like mad girls under there just posting their titties.
Breeze about to go look.
Nah, don't get Breeze in trouble.
I definitely
just wanted to see if he was gonna take the bait.
I got scolded already. I got scolded. We got to leave Breeze out of those conversations, man. We got.
I just want to see if he was gonna take the bait, man. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Never that. Never that. But yeah, man. Rest in peace to Dolly Parton, and to Jay's point, it was the first time I heard it too, bro. And yeah, I think that's the great thing about artists, when they let, you know what I'm saying, artists do remakes and stuff like that. You know, rest in peace to I think his name Juice WRLD. I think that song that he tried to take a Bruce Springsteen, that shit was different. He was asking for mad money. That dude Juice WRLD wasn't getting no paper off of that. But
J, wow. Yo, she even had a I think she had an amusement park called Dollyland, if I'm not mistaken, yo. at one point in time. Like she was that big of a star. She had her own little amusement park. Hold on, I'm about to Google
she
that.
Definitely had her own little amusement park.
Oh man,
shit, JDJ,
some different shit.
She
right
definitely had her own little amusement park. Know what I mean? Called Twin Peaks out this motherfucker.
This motherfucker wild.
Definitely did. But
oh yeah, yo. So it's actually it's still in existence right now. It's called Dollywood, man. So she got her own little amusement park, and it's where she is born and raised at. Hold up, I just lost where it was at.
I love the fact that Whitney Houston did the remake, because good music
It's
is transcendent.
It's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
First time I heard it.
Oh, Dollywood, man. Yeah, I heard about this shit before. I thought it was closed or whatever, but yeah, it's still in existence. Like,
hey,
so that's how, like I said, that's how you know she was a superstar, man. You don't get your own little amusement park unless you a superstar.
Where's she from? Pigeonwood?
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And the name of the place is called Dollywood. Like, it's her own little amusement park. I just sent y'all the link to the shit. So yeah. Check it out whenever you get a chance. Breeze, you might want to take the family. You never know.
To Tennessee, shit. How far is that from here? That shit, middle America right there. Word. That niggas probably got cornfields and shit. Crazy out there.
Well, I wanted to talk about something. I mean, I was having a conversation with lovely co-host Breeze up here, and he said we don't be contentious enough on this motherfucking show. That's what he said. He said we don't bring up contentious topics. So I wanted to read the definition of contentious, just because I feel like he thinks the definition of contentious is just Black Power topics that we gonna agree on. So contentious, an adjective that describes something likely to cause disagreement, argument, controversy, or a person who likes to argue and fight. Now, I feel like it'd be a lot of arguments when we be talking about things. But if we only talk as three Black men, if we talk about Black Power topics, where's the contention in that?
Absolutely right.
Okay, I got a contentious topic. I got one.
Nah, but we disagree a lot, though. There's a lot of times that we all disagree. So that's the contention. I agree with that.
The contention is the argument, the going back and forth about something. But I don't think just saying, you know what? I think we should have more Malcolm X and Martin Luther King in schools. Like, is either one of y'all going to disagree with me on that?
I see what you're saying. Y'all make a valid point. Like, because the topic itself is contentious, but not necessarily for us three to be contentious with each other. So I get what you're saying.
Right.
All right. So what about?
It then turns into a kumbaya fest.
Like, well, you get ass
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, yeah. Dapping through the screen and shit.
Right. But I do think we do, like, just us three in our opinions just be different on shit normally. That's why I think sometimes I just bring up normal topics, because we're not going to agree on everything, just like when we normally just kicking the shit and we don't agree on everything. Right. Niggas be actually arguing to the top of our lungs on this motherfucker sometimes.
Right.
So it's just gonna erase it. Let me just skip past the next topic that I had, because you're totally right.
Go ahead. Let's go to it. It can be quick if it's Kumbaya Fest.
All right. The Texas Roadhouse response to racist food tampering allegations. Did y'all hear about that?
Nah. What they said? Wait, they were spitting in Black people food?
Yeah, they was licking their fingers, putting in the food. So they responded. Yeah, they responded.
First of all, we need to know where's this at, so nobody visits this Texas Roadhouse, man.
Just don't go to Texas Roadhouse, period.
I don't know, man. That bread is fire. Them biscuits, them rolls, whatever them shits, the honey. Yeah, the honey, garlic, butter shits. Them shits is fire.
Yeah.
All right, they licking the honey before they licking the biscuit before they put
Not
it.
at every location, man. They not doing it at all of them,
You
man.
never know.
Stop it, man. They not doing that shit at all. It's not the order from up high. Say, hey, if y'all see them darkies, lick that butter. Like, it ain't saying that shit, man.
That might be in Texas. It might be in the code of ethics. Like,
fuck out of here, man.
You put the roll down. That's why they be so shiny.
I refuse to believe that bullshit, man.
Right.
Oh, see, JD, fire. Them rolls, whatever they like rolls. Them shits is fire, man.
I'd rather go to Popeye with the dry ass biscuits than niggas licking the biscuits.
Yo, but how you know they licking them in every location? That's all I'm saying. We got to see where the location is. I bet you the location is a real dirty, racist location.
It's 100% hoax. Nigga, Breeze bring.
That's what their response was.
Oh man, come on.
Right, no, but that's what I'm saying. That's they defense.
So where's the original article though? Where's the original story? You know what I'm saying? Like where did you see that at?
I seen, and again, I seen it on a more like a podcaster on YouTube. It says basically it's a group that is on Facebook, and it's like just with food, like a food group of like Texas Roadhouse and different cooks and chefs, that kind of thing. So it says, to all you blacks in here, keep this in mind. I hope you enjoy your meal next time you eat out. There's a Facebook group that I'm a part of, and it is for white service. We have come up with a plan.
Yo, so I'm reading this shit. Yo, this shit is, I don't know, Breeze. I think this is cat.
Yeah, but see, it could be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The I'm getting it from podcaster, but the report that basically trying to rebuttal this is coming from USA Today. So I mean, you know, you might want to trust USA Today.
Yeah, I'm reading the Houston Chronicle, which is their main local paper right now, and it's basically saying it's like an online hoax.
Yeah,
because all these streamers and shit, they love to do dumb shit, man. Like that's their favorite thing to do. See, fuck that, man. I'm eating them rolls, man. I don't care.
They like to rage bait people.
Yeah.
Rage baiting is a thing. You know what I mean? And it's a way for people to get lots of engagement. Maybe we should start doing it. Rage bait some motherfuckers. But
I think that's crazy to put out a rumor like that. You got to know you're going to impact their business. Like,
they don't care.
It's helping their business. Like Jay said, it's helping. Like they don't care.
Right. They're going to impact their own business. They about to get 200,000 views and run it up. You know what I mean? But P, did you hear about the Lego story? It's a Lego story that's been going viral for 2 months. I did not hear about it at all. And then the other day, something just came across a YouTube video came across my timeline. I watched this video, and the shit had me in a chokehold for like 3 days. It's a whole crazy story. You ever heard? I know you into Lego like that. Have you ever heard of a store called Bricks and Minifigs?
Yeah.
You heard of them?
They everywhere. Though they franchises, so they everywhere.
So basically, Bricks and Minifigs stole a Lego creator and his father. They had a $200,000 Star Wars Lego collection.
Mm-hmm.
And Bricks and Minifigs stole their whole shit. Said they not getting it back. And
how did they steal it though?
Long story short, they put it. The shit was supposed to be for. They was amassing this whole collection so they could pay for college for his grandson, right?
Yeah.
So it got to about that time where they was like, yeah, we need to cash this joint in. And then when they went, put it on consignment at Bricks and Minifigs, and then basically they sold the location. and the person who sold the location said they wasn't honoring the consignment, and that was just part of the
hell no.
part of the inventory that they collected. So then the store,
I'm knocking over a lamp or something.
The store banned the guy and his father from coming in the store for complaining. Corporate said they told him to go to corporate. Corporate said it ain't got nothing to do with us. You got to go back to the store. And it was just playing that back and forth game with them, and they was just out of $200,000. But then the fucking YouTube community got hold of the story, and YouTube don't like when people begin to take advantage of. So about 7-8 YouTubers came together, and they was like forming up on this store. They was doing mad shit. They was going there for the guy. Eventually got that location shut down. They had to shut down the store and move. Like, it's a whole crazy thing, bro. Like, they stole the name of Bricks and Minifigs and changed it to "We Steal from Old People" and put up a sign. But they put up a sign on the outside of the business that said "We Steal from Old People." Then they started their own store because they was trying to get Bricks and Minifigs to sue them so they could go to court for free. So they stole the name, but then they were saying the name of the store is "We Steal from Old People," and Bricks and Minifigs is just our tagline. So they wouldn't be sued for copyright infringement. Well, they wouldn't be guilty of copyright infringement. Like, it was a whole crazy story. Shit been going on for like 3 months. Dude done got arrested like 4 times. Some dude named Reckless Ben. But shout out to Reckless Ben and his crew for getting, because I think this week the Bricks and Minifigs finally made a fucking settlement with the guy or whatever. But
their corporate part made the settlement.
Yeah, I believe so. Like, because the original store had to shut down. And I think a lot of these companies just don't realize when you try to persecute the YouTube guy for proving you wrong, you're making it worse for your business instead of just apologizing. Because you trying to save a $200,000 Lego collection that you don't want to give back, but you're about to lose millions from people boycotting your stores and legal fees and just general bad press. Like,
but see, you got to look at it from multi-layers in this. And then now here, Breeze, this is where the contention is about to begin. I totally understand that this dude was put in a fucked up situation, but technically it wasn't the new owner's responsibility because the dude went into a legal binding agreement to put his stuff in that store for whatever terms and conditions. Now, when that dude decides to sell that store to someone else, they don't inherit their debt. That's not how that goes. So they inherit.
That's like saying if you buy a building, you could just terminate everybody's lease. You cannot do that. You have to honor the leases.
No, that's something totally different. If I'm giving you property to use to display or whatever like that, if the new paperwork that I am now signing to purchase this business, that's not my responsibility if it's not in that. If it's included in that contract, then yes, I have to. But if it's not, no. And now I own whatever you're basically selling me in this building. When you sell a building and you don't take the stuff out, that's now my property if I'm buying that building. Now, Number two, real quick though. Number two, when you talking about a franchise business, rules are like the Wild West because there's a major corporation that's the parent corporation of all the businesses that are out there, but each one is individually owned, or there's another company that owns, let's say 5-10 of them, whatever the case may be. A lot of your favorite restaurants and businesses are franchises, and they operate like that. The only reason why corporate stepped in is because Bricks and Minifigs, the brand, was taking a hit on this probably on YouTube. If that didn't happen and they were taking this hit and people were in outrage, the corporation wouldn't have been liable to do anything because that had nothing to do with them, because the franchisee, which is the owner of each franchise, they're making independent decisions for those businesses. I work with a lot of different franchisees and franchises in the line of work that I do. So that's how I know how it's like this location can have this type of insurance, but this location can have a total different type of insurance, because even though they're all this one big company, Bricks and Minifigs, to say the least right here, the one right here and the one 10 miles down the street or 20 miles down the road are owned by two different people. So they have different responsibilities, different obligations, different practices. The only things that they have to fall uniform on is whatever is in their franchise and franchisee agreement when they buy the store, to say we've got to wear these type of uniforms, or we've got to have these type of awnings outside, or we have to have these type of policies. Those are the only things that's uniform.
Well,
but what about honor and respect? What about the fact this honor?
This is business.
That's what I'm saying. What about honor?
Sometimes that shit is not what people lead with. Like,
no,
yeah,
but I'm not.
Yeah, it might be the right thing to give that dude his shit back, but
no,
maybe this dude just wanted to be a dickhead and he didn't. But look,
no, they were liable.
Caused more shit.
They were liable. Like,
I don't see how, unless they have paperwork saying this.
No, the consignment contract says it.
But it's in between. And here's the thing, though, Jay. Let me put you on the game right here. So let's say, for instance,
lawyers break it down. They talk about.
I'm about to break it down all the way for you, though, real quick. If you own a Bricks and Minifigs, right, and the name of your LLC is Jay's Bricks and Minifigs LLC, and that's now the legal contract that this person who brought their collection in, you have with them. Now you decide to sell your company to Breeze. If Breeze is not going to have his LLC as the same thing, his is going to be Breeze's Bricks and Minifigs LLC. So tell me where Breeze's Bricks and Minifigs LLC is responsible for paying that you entered into an agreement with, unless it's put into the documents for that agreement between you and Breeze. That's the only way that they are liable. Now, if it was, then yeah, he's absolutely liable. But if that wording was not in that contract, there is no way Breeze has to pay that person back.
So whatever happened to the Legos in the first place?
They were still getting sold.
What happened?
They were in the inventory of the store, still getting sold or being held or whatever the case may be. And
so they actually sold his Legos.
That's what the intention was. He took it there for them to sell it.
Yeah, they was on consignment.
Right.
So that's what Bricks and Minifigs does.
And they did sell it.
They didn't sell all of them. They still had some in the inventory. They sold
when the new person.
Okay, so the ones that, right. So the ones that he had in inventory, he was like, yeah, let me get that back.
Yeah, let me get those back, and let me get the money for the ones that you sold.
Well, and they was like, that's a negative.
Yeah, they wasn't giving them shit. They said, get off my property, get off my lawn.
And that's between him and the old owner. Honestly, that's between that father and son and the old owner. And they have every right to take that person to court because they entered into a legal binding agreement with that individual and that company.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying, but in this instance, they was wrong. They were wrong.
It absolutely is wrong due to a technicality. But the reason why Bricks and Minifigs, the corporation, stepped in is because, like I said, we got to put this shit to bed before this affects everyone's bottom line and we suffer as a company. Sometimes you got to do that in business.
See, and that's the thing. These people they were lying and saying they didn't have the collection. They wasn't like, you got to watch the story, because I hear what you're saying, and it don't go like that. The lawyers
morally it doesn't go like that.
Fuck morally. I'm talking about
they were morally obligated. That's what I was saying. Not legally, but morally.
It's the legally. It's legal.
So you telling me that if there's nothing in words that say they have to pay because they're not the only people. Let's say they inherited those contracts.
The contract with the business. When you bought the business, you inherit that contract.
There's a loophole that probably says they don't inherit all of those.
No, the loophole was they were just lying and saying they didn't have it and they know nothing about it when they did know something about it and did have it. And they were proving that they did have something about it. So instead of giving it back, they just closed. They just shut the store down instead of giving anything back.
And you said they opened up another location. Do they still have the same stuff in that other location? They didn't. Okay.
They never opened up another location.
So they just got the stuff and they just rode off in the night.
They just shut down. And then niggas took the case to corporate. Like they was going back and forth with corporate the whole time. Niggas went to Utah, which is the Mormon capital of this. And then that's when they started getting arrested. It's an ongoing case right now. Dude is fighting like Bricks and Minifigs cut a check for the guy whose original Legos it is. But the YouTuber, I don't know. But the YouTuber, they are
some undisclosed
he's going to be in litigation for like the next 3 years probably because they have multiple cases against him. Like they done got his house raided and swatted while he was in Utah. Like also it's a fucking crazy story.
Yeah, you know, I remember some of this, and I remember watching some of this. I seen some of this. Yeah, but another thing that not the pocket watch, they the ones who making bank. Them lawyers, those law firms, they're making a lot of money off of this situation. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna draw it out as much as they could, because there's valid points on both sides of the
case. Go, the more they get paid. Hell yeah. They love that shit.
Yeah, so they going. Let's do it over. Reconvene.
I ain't never had a bad experience with Bricks and Minifigs though, man. Honestly, I done been to a couple of them. People be good. They give me free pieces sometimes. If I'm missing a piece or something, they'll give me free shit. So I ain't never had no problems with them.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. Where was that one location?
I think Oregon.
Sound like some Oregon. What are they? Oregon.
But the other
Jay. I gotta ask my boy Jay.
Look, this is a little synopsis of the shit. I think it's a minute.
To pull out its checkbook over an allegedly stolen $200,000 or so Star Wars collection. So yeah, if you've been following this, they've agreed to settle with Brian Manzell, and as a cherry on top, they even had to apologize. But also, if you missed this crazy train or you need a refresher, Manzell consigned his father's massive Star Wars Lego collection to a Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon. Then there was an owner swap, and the collection allegedly went missing. The old owners of the new ones had it. The new owners flip-flopped about whether they didn't, or even had to legally give them back. And the entire time, Bricks and Minifigs corporate essentially made it clear they had no real idea of what they were doing. And so then walks this initially smaller but now huge YouTuber, Reckless Ben. He comes in, he makes his viral video series, he helps get millions and millions of views. And then oversimplifying everything, it all led to a series of lawsuits, including this one. Now that said, we don't know how much the settlement's for as of right now. The Manzells claimed that the collection was $200,000, but you had YouTuber CoffeeZilla investigating and finding it was probably considerably less, like in the $90,000 to $100,000 range. So, I mean, that is still a crazy collection, but it does look like maybe the Manzells were using the most generous estimation for their stuff's value. But regardless of money, it looks like an apology was also a requirement too, with Bricks' CEO issuing an unqualified apology for the frustration while blaming the original owners because their contract was totally mismanaged. Also, reportedly, the Manzells are transferring their legal rights to the property.
See, I told you it had to be signed with the contract.
Owners. And then even there, the legal circus isn't over yet. You still have Ben facing defamation claims, and the Manzells, at least as of right now, are still a co-defendant. Well, presumably, this settlement addresses that. The company was very clear that they are still going to go after him. The power of outrage has finally forced Bricks and Minifigs to pull out its checkbook over an allegedly stolen $200,000 or so Star Wars collection. So yeah, if you've been following this, they've agreed to settle with Brian Manzell.
That story is wild as hell. It was so many twists and turns. It's fucking. It was like a 2-hour video, and that was just the first video. Like, this shit is a movie. Like, that shit is wild. So much shit done happened. They had so many fucking plots and schemes to try to get these dudes to pay. It took 3 months for it to happen, and it's still ongoing lawsuits, like he said.
Did they show the interview? He was like, y'all remember you built that shit, bro? They showed that part, like, yo, remember we was building that shit together? Remember we did that shit? We did that shit. We did all of that, and it's worth $200,000. They trying to tell us we can't get our money?
Are unopened. They are unopened Lego sets.
Yeah. People do that shit.
Okay.
People,
damn.
People,
that's even worse.
Like, just it's a game now. Like with sneakers, it's no different than the sneaker game. Like everything has a ridiculous resale amount. So basically, people cop shit. They wait because Lego sets retire, so they cop shit. They wait till they retire, and then the value on them doubles and triples, and that's how that shit escalated to 200 racks.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. You ain't gonna just let that go. You don't care if the owner changed hands or whatever the case is. Nah, I'm telling 200,000 too is 200,000. You're not letting that go. The person
got to run down on that.
Okay, so no problem. I understand. I just lost 200,000. Okay, have a nice.
Nah, you got to run down on that old owner too, though, man. Because that's the dude you shook hands with, man. I'm sorry, you got to run down on him too.
Soon,
if anybody violated you, it was him.
This shit,
I imagine they exhausted all ways before it led to this.
The lawsuit. Netflix or Prime or something. It's gonna be a documentary or Netflix. Yeah. That shit was. That shit is a crazy ass story.
I'll definitely tune
in.
Word.
But I want the other part of the conversation I wanted to ask you about, Jay, is how do you feel about the power of social media, them being able to get, you know what I mean, a conglomerate like Bricks and Figs.
I love that.
You know
I love that. Like people
to move around like that
should be shamed into doing the right thing. Public shame should be. We need to bring that back. Know what I mean? Bring back shaming people into doing the right thing. Know what I mean? That shit is,
didn't they used to have? Remember them shits on the local news? The shame on you and all that shit.
Yeah. Bring that shit back. They need to drag Donald Trump, make him walk from New York to LA, and just have people going shame, like Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? Throwing fucking tomatoes at him and shit. They need to make him take a long walk. Shame that nigga.
Yo, y'all seen a 8-foot Burmese python just showed up in somebody's backyard in Jersey? Reese, better be on the lookout, man. 8-foot Burmese python. Those is
I live on as soon as you said that, I sound like I live on the 4th floor. But seriously, listen.
Yo, I'm about to find out what part of Jersey it was, bro. That shit. These animals, man.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The difference from living in Brooklyn, New Jersey, is the wildlife. When I say the wildlife, on my fire escape, I seen a hawk. Yo, I'm used to pigeons. I'm used to pigeons.
You heard?
There's hawks out here too. Like a year and a half ago, I seen 2 hawks fighting over a pigeon midair, guts falling out the pigeon. Like they was just like picking at it from each other. I'm like, yo, like that was wild.
Yeah, I was trying to show y'all, but I can't do nothing about that light right there. It's too crazy.
Glare, I see the glare.
Yo,
what was you saying?
It was in Freehold though, so just be aware, Breeze. If you ever around Freehold.
Oh yeah. That's I ain't going there. But I used to do lift and shit. Yeah, but
nah. This is the first time JDJ missed with one.
That's wild.
Freehold, nowhere near that. And I'm saying.
Yo, what's up with these animals in the close encounters though, man? Like for real, the bear in Tennessee just going shopping, the raccoon in the liquor store. Like, what the hell is going on with these animals, man?
That guy.
In New York right now,
that's crazy.
There is a wild animal takeover. There has been coyotes in Central Park. There was deers in Manhattan. They got stingrays, whales, sharks, and dolphins in the East River in Jamaica Bay. Like
coyotes be running up in our backyard, yo.
Yeah, and
dead ass. I seen a dead rabbit on 2 separate occasions with his head bitten off from a coyote in my backyard. The fuck?
Damn.
But what they say,
ain't no straight dogs.
They say that's because the cities are getting cleaner. So since the city is cleaner, the animals is coming back.
That's crazy, man. They coming back for what's rightfully theirs.
because they said that all of that shit would have never been in the East River before. But since the river clean, personally, I think it's like the global warming, because they saying that New York is a subtropical climate now, so it's bringing dolphins and sharks and stingrays, whales and shit.
That'd be crazy. You on the Staten Island ferry, you just see a fucking shark and a dolphin just out of nowhere. Big ass whale pull up to you, water come out the top.
And it was a tornado last week in Jamaica Bay. Shit about to be Sharknado out this motherfucker. Sharknado in motherfucking Long Island, Far Rockaway. The furthest of the Rockaway.
The furthest.
Like, it ain't close Rockaway. I be telling niggas though.
Nah. That shit is the worst trip, man. Shit feel like you going to a whole nother state.
I drove out there last weekend to do yoga. It wasn't that bad. On the train, it's kind of bad.
Yeah, I ain't never drive out to Far Rockaway. I ain't never had a reason to drive out to Far Rockaway, really.
Yeah, I went out there, did yoga in the garden. You know what I mean?
You had to go all the way to Far Rockaway to do that? They wasn't offering that nowhere else?
You know what? It was one of my clients. They work in the garden. I mean, they was having an event. I went.
All right. I got you.
Yeah, but it was a nice little. It was a garden. It was a little bit of dew and mist in the air. The bay was right in the background. It was peaceful. You know what I mean? Got some free tomatoes out of it. You know what I mean? Can't complain much.
Word. Just had to go all the way to Far Rockaway. That's the only complaint.
I'm trying to think.
Be a good reason to go all the way out there. Like I said, like it got to be a good reason. Yeah. Nobody just say, "Hey, y'all want to go to Far Rockaway?" Like that's never a conversation that I've been around.
I'm gonna do some more work with the garden too. You know what I mean? They got a lot of good things going on out there. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do some more work with them. Well, word. Shout to the garden by the bay.
Yo, man, I ran into a crazy conversation a couple of days ago, and I wanted to ask y'all feelings on this topic, man. It's important. It's a very important topic, man. I think so, especially coming from where we come from, man. What's the best bagel, man? What's the best bagel like out there? There's so many fucking bagels, man. What's the best one? I thought this was a real good conversation.
Like, what you mean, like bagel place or the best type of bagel?
The best type of bagel. You know, okay. Like what's the best bagel? There's so many of them, man.
See, that's the. I style them different. I looked at them as a collective, not necessarily which one was better. Because I like the cinnamon raisin bagel with butter and jelly toasted, but then I like the onion bagel and the everything bagel with pepper jack cheese toasted with butter. So you know, I don't want butter and jelly on the everything bagel. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But I do want to. The cinnamon raisin bagel, you know what I mean? So I never looked at them and kind of appreciate them as a collective. They all good.
The correct answer.
You dodging the question.
The correct answer is the onion
as
bagel.
Usual.
But it depends.
The question
on
is what
the move for.
The onion bagel.
The onion bagel is the best bagel. Now, I mean, and they're hard to find because every place don't have the onion bagel. Now, I mean, that's how you know that they're best because niggas be buying them. They going. Now, by the time you get there, but. Like when it comes to cinnamon raisin and shit like that, they got a coffee cake bagel that is fire. You know what I mean? It be having a little coffee cake shit on the top of the bagel. That bagel is fire with some cream cheese and some shit like that. And then when you get into the flavored cream cheese, you get the scallion cream
smears
cheese or the fucking strawberry cream cheese or whatever. It takes it to the next level. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think onion bagel would be the best though. And if usually I want the onion bagel, but if they don't have that a lot of places, so you get the everything bagel, but the onion bagel is probably the best.
So Breeze, you don't got an answer? You still gonna stay?
Yeah, if I had to answer, I would say the cinnamon raisin bagel.
Cinnamon raisin bagel, onion.
See, my thing is, you could be right? But no, like, because the cinnamon bagel by itself is better than the cinnamon raisin bagel because the raisins automatically take it down a notch.
Nah,
Yes and
I
no.
like the races.
Yes and no, depending on yeah.
And you know, I wouldn't like the races in any other bagel but the cinnamon. That's another thing too. Like it complements the cinnamon. I wouldn't want it in the onion bagel or everything, or nothing else bagel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And again, it's not a big gap. It's close. You got an onion bagel right there, close second. You know what I mean? If it was a race, it'd be right there. You know what I mean? So what about you, P? What's your favorite?
This is not my answer, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick before I give my answer. Because based on both of y'all said like certain things where it was like, if I'm looking for one thing, I can go with, you know, the saltier bagel, or if I'm looking for another thing, I go to sweet bagel. Right. Why are y'all both neglecting the plain bagel? You can go both ways with the plain bagel.
Fuck the plain bagel.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. This is not my vote. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Plain bagel. And I forgot about the honorable mentions. I pulled.
I get toast for all that.
About the garlic bagel, and then
I get toast for all that.
The garlic bagel is fire. I've never had a cinnamon sugar bagel, but that's better than the cinnamon raisin bagel. I promise you.
Might be too sweet.
And they got blueberry bagels. Never had that one before.
Yeah, those are
fire.
Good. Those are good.
Fire.
I never had a blueberry bagel. I had blueberry.
That blueberry bagel is incredible.
Yo, blueberry, everything in the morning is fire. It don't matter if it's a blueberry bagel, a muffin, a waffle, some blueberry bread, like all that shit, man. Check
the jalapeno cheddar bagel is another good one. Jalapeno cheddar bagel.
Yeah, those are another.
I kind of had a blueberry smoothie earlier.
Yeah, but and I never had this apple cinnamon bagel before neither. But that looked
I don't really like those.
One I was talking about, but the French toast one too.
So both of y'all saying no on the plain bagel, even though you could put the flavored smears on it. You know what I'm saying? The strawberries. You could do sweet or, you know what I'm saying, salty.
And nobody said there's something wrong with a plain bagel, but it's not the best.
Okay, I was just asking because y'all was both
DJ Khaled.
Like different properties for different, you know, things and stuff.
If they had 3 bagels in there, if they had a cinnamon raisin bagel, an onion bagel, and a plain bagel, I'm gonna go in there. They say cinnamon, onion, 1 or 2 interchangeable, and that third one, I might ask him if he got wheat toast. If you got a plain bagel in there, I might just skip that plain bagel.
Want some wheat toast over plain bagel?
You know what I mean? Like,
bugging.
Yeah, I don't know.
To me, I don't think the plain bagel gets the respects it deserves, but that's not my choice. I'm going with the everything bagel. The everything bagel is the king of all bagels, man. And it always will be. That's why they name it the everything bagel, because it's got everything that you could really want.
Yeah, but I could go without the poppy seeds. I could go without the poppy seeds, you know what I mean? And the poppy seeds is going to fall off all over everything, you know what I mean? I'd rather the onion bagel, because the onion bagel got that taste, but without all the poppy seeds falling over.
Don't worry, though, because, it's not the same taste at all. It's not the same taste at all.
It's not?
Man. The poppy seeds, the sesame seeds, those give it a little bit of extra je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying? To make it the king of all bagels, man. You could do whatever you want with a bagel, man. You can have it plain, everything bagel. You can have it plain. You can have a bagel sandwich with it. Everything bagels make the best bagel sandwiches, man.
You're gonna fuck around and fail a drug test. You know what I mean? They're gonna
I ain't worried about that. I don't take them. So I'm not worried about that.
They're gonna think you on opium. You know what I mean? I seen that episode of Seinfeld. You know what I mean? nigga George failed his drug test because he ate a poppy seed bagel.
Hey, man, nobody's taking drug tests, man. So I can eat as many everything bagels as I want, man.
But yeah, I'm
JDJ. That is the best bagel though. That JDJ said. The one that's free on Monday when you go to work, and they got them there. Those are the best.
What's the worst bagel then? Just because y'all saying the best, but what's the worst bagel? I'm gonna probably say the poppy seed one by itself. When it's just poppy seeds and not the everything. It's just poppy seeds.
That shit don't get no play. I'd never buy that.
Yeah, I would probably agree with
I don't want that.
I'll definitely get toast over a poppy seed bagel. I'll get a muffin.
Yo, Leaf don't fuck with bagels. Leaf,
Leaf moved to Texas. He only like Roadhouse now.
I was about to say, what you more of a toast dude, Leaf? No bagels. He like toast, English muffins, maybe English muffins.
Now Leaf a hood nigga. He probably like butter rolls.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, JDJ, you said fish bagel. You talking about that shit? The lox?
The lox with the cream cheese. Yeah, I can't fuck with that. I don't like them shit.
Nah,
that's definitely a fish bagel. I've never had it.
I can't fuck with that shit, man.
See, look, Leaf said facts. He's a butter roll nigga.
Butter roll.
That's a hood nigga right there. Now, I mean, nigga, a bagel. Fuck out here. Let me just get a butter roll with jelly.
The butter roll is like a plain bagel, you know. The butter roll is what they give you.
That's a different personality.
That's a total different. If I ask you for a bagel and you come back with a butter roll, I'm gonna be tight.
That's a totally different personality, man. Like they two different things, man.
It's because the texture is different. The texture, the taste is different. Like if I'm in the room, like if I'm in the, I feel like
so that's not a good substitute. A butter roll. Oh, I ain't get a bagel, but I got you this butter roll because they ain't have a bagel.
Because that plain bagel is so much, you could get it so many different ways, man. A butter roll is just a butter roll. The only thing is you either getting it with jelly or no jelly, really.
Yeah, a butter roll. Just give me a sandwich on the butter roll. Know what I mean? But give me a sandwich on the roll.
And some egg whites, you know what I'm saying? Some cheese. Maybe
when you put that sandwich on a bagel, it just elevates it. It makes takes a regular sandwich into something that's a little bit of a gourmet breakfast at that point.
Yo, 2 egg whites, some cheddar cheese on an everything bagel. That shit is an official sandwich, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I mean, bagels take it to the next level. And I don't eat it no more. Oh nah, that's disgusting, JDJ. That's nasty, man.
I don't want that.
I don't eat it no more, but
a white fish
y'all could try it
on a cinnamon raisin bagel sound like
I never did that.
That sound wild.
I never did that cinnamon raisin bagel.
Yeah, that's worse behavior right there.
But here's a good one though. Here's a good one. Honey turkey and pepper jack cheese on an onion bagel, toasted though. You gotta toast it. The bagel a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Toasted a little something.
No, all bagel sandwiches it gotta be toasted. You don't want a raw bagel with a sandwich. That's nasty
raw
work.
Dogging the bagel is crazy.
That's nasty work, man. You don't want a raw bagel with a sandwich. Like you want it toasted, man. Raw bagel is not the way to go.
I don't think I ever had turkey and cheese on a bagel.
Nah, it's fire.
Never had that. You know what I mean?
And on an onion bagel, that sound fire, but on an everything bagel, it sound even better.
When they didn't have an onion bagel, because Jay was right about getting there early. It wasn't just me that liked the onion bagel. It just go fast. Word.
Yo, Leaf, bagels is actually the most durable of all the breakfast bread, man.
I was getting an everything bagel.
Really
when they
think
didn't
about it, man. There's no breakfast bread more stronger and durable than a bagel.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, it's not the best though, because
so what's
all of these bagel sandwiches you talking about right now? Put them shits on a croissant and it blows them shits out the water.
I don't know. With some of them, yeah, but not all of them.
Sandwich on a croissant, much better than the bagel. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Better.
That croissant too thin sometimes, man. That shit ain't hearty.
Yeah, exactly. It's not what I'm looking for a hearty sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I might need 2 croissants. You know, I might need 2 croissants. I like 1 croissant because usually you're not getting a big ass croissant. Usually you getting like a smaller croissant. You know?
It takes your breakfast sandwich to the next level.
Flaky.
Like if you talk about you trying to get full, okay, maybe you just trying to get full. But if you're talking about pure taste, you know what I mean? The croissant takes it to the next level.
I fuck with an English muffin too, but I don't know. I'd rather a bagel than an English muffin.
English muffins are the worst muffin.
Them shits is I ate a half pack before I ate
them. Shits is fire for a breakfast sandwich. For a breakfast sandwich, them shits is fire, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Listen, the English
When I used
make
to eat
worse.
eggs, all
Again,
that shit,
a
put that
nice,
with
some
eggs
nice
and
egg
some
whites and
cheddar
cheese
cheese, all
on the
that.
English
Like, if you
muffin.
think
That
about
shit
a
is
muffin,
great, man.
I'd rather a
I was
Connecticut
straight.
muffin than an English muffin. You know what I mean? Because the English make the worst
The hell
muffin.
is a Connecticut muffin?
Nah, that's Bree's favorite place to go. I remember he used to fuck with Connecticut muffin.
Oh, it's a store?
Yeah, it's a store, but they got mad different
Nah.
muffins and shit. Know what I mean? But
I don't like a muffin.
corn
I went
muffin,
in there.
blueberry muffin, coffee cake muffin.
Yeah.
All of the muffins better than English.
Nah.
He said Thomas don't fuck
Not
around.
for a sandwich though, man. Not for a sandwich.
A sandwich on a muffin.
Yeah,
sounds
nah.
crazy.
Yeah, you can't do that,
Yeah,
man.
nah.
Just the muffin and the coffee though. Muffin and the coffee,
Yeah.
muffin and the hot chocolate. I'd take that over an English muffin any day.
Yo, man, ain't nothing like a good corn muffin though, man. To me, I'm rocking with corn muffin out of all the muffins. That's the king of the muffins. And I love a blueberry muffin, man.
I was about to say that
Corn
blueberry up
muffin
there.
is most
Let me
versatile.
just start there.
Nah, but with like, so you know, it's some places that just make a real official corn muffin. Those are the ones I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about everybody's run-of-the-mill corn muffin. I'm
Like,
talking
you
about
can eat
you go to the
corn
place and
muffins
them
with
shits is
dinner.
fire.
You know what I mean? Corn muffins go with dinner too. That's why it's like they most versatile. But when you just
Nah,
talking about-
I eat a blueberry muffin with the right dinner. I wouldn't eat a chocolate
I
chip
think that's
muffin.
unorthodox. That's
Nah.
unorthodox. You know what I
Depending
mean?
on,
But
depending on what you got
I'll
going
allow
on.
it.
You ever had blueberry
not-
cornbread? You ever had blueberry cornbread?
yo, when
That's
you-
fine.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's barbecue time, if niggas at the barbecue, you can't bring out blueberry muffins instead of the corn muffins and then just stand there. Niggas gonna be looking at you funny like.
Now you got to come through with both.
For sure.
That's what you got to come
I'm
through
just
with
saying
both.
it's unorthodox. You know what I mean? I'll allow it, but it's not like
Nah, man.
that's
You
not
got to
typical
come through with
shit.
both, man. For real. You come through with both, you the king of the
Yeah,
hill.
I
right
don't know. Leaf said he found blackberry muffins in Illinois. Y'all fucking like that?
I ain't never had a blackberry muffin. Blackberries are cool though. Like I've
Yeah,
had them. Like they're
my
good.
first if I ever.
Blackberry's one of the most underrated berries. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you think
Damn sure
blackberries
is.
is nasty until you eat them and be like,
Yeah, them
this
shits are
is
good.
fire.
Right.
So
Yeah,
Leaf
nah, I
might
had a
be onto
blackberry.
something.
It was sweet.
Yeah, I want to try.
Yeah, I
one
just
of
never
those.
had the muffin.
Listen, the nigga name is Leaf, so he might know about blackberries. You know what I mean? That could be in his
Right.
wheelhouse. So I
Who knew it was St. Illinois? I wouldn't, I guess.
But yeah, yo, I think I'm going with corn muffin though on that one though, man. I really do. But it's got to be the perfect corn muffin. It can't be just a jiffy corn muffin or no shit like that, you know.
Right. Yo, did y'all niggas before we
Muffins
move
a close
on?
second to blueberry.
Before we move on, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it once, and I don't want to hear no backlash about it.
Oh,
Don't
man.
put real corn in your corn muffin. I
Yeah,
don't want to bite
yeah.
into the corn muffin or the
That
cornbread
ain't right.
and bite
Oh,
into a kernel of corn.
That
Never
ain't
have
right.
that happen. Don't
Yo.
do that. If you make your cornbread like that, you are doing it wrong. Stop
Yo.
that now.
Yo,
Especially
the
if you're
first
crazy.
time I heard
I never-
had that
I never
shit,
seen that.
I felt like the person did me dirty, like they did me wrong. I felt bamboozled, deceived. This shit was
Hoodwinked
it was
and led
not
astray.
right, man. Like I was pissed off. I was like, why would you give me this, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even want the food no more, man.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Whoever's doing that,
Right.
stop right now.
Mm-mm. That shit fucked up the whole meal, man.
Yo, did you niggas see the GTA premiere earlier?
Nah, I heard about it though.
Nah, I missed it.
That shit.
Damn,
broke
y'all want me to
Netflix,
play it?
It's 30 minutes long.
Yeah, you
But
don't want
that
to.
shit broke
Oh,
Netflix.
damn.
I seen that for like a couple minutes.
That shit, yo, the shit was supposed to drop at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, Netflix was like, "Excuse me, we're having technical difficulties. Shit is fucked up right now. It was too many people in that shit. I wonder how many people logged on to that shit because
Right.
that shit broke Netflix. But that game looks fucking crazy.
Chance to watch it, dude?
It better be.
If you want to throw it up there, like just for the first couple minutes or whatever, just to see, but that shit looks crazy.
It better be
crazy.
Yeah,
Yo,
a 30-minute trailer is
that's crazy.
Bruh,
but before we throw the trailer on, I gotta ask you something, Jay, because you are the proponent on this show for physical
Digital
copies of games. Did you see that they doing this boycott? Okay, what's your feelings on that? You all behind it? You part of the boycott? You in the front line?
I'm getting GTA. I'm sorry. Like I could boycott.
Nah, I don't think it's boycotting GTA. I think the boycott was like you can't do nothing for Sony. Like you can't buy anything for Sony, play anything, go online, mention it, nothing like that for like a couple of weeks. I forgot how long it was. They said.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real. I haven't been playing video games at all anyway. I didn't get Madden, didn't get college football, didn't get 2K. Not planning to, but Wolverine and fucking GTA is a go. I'm sorry. Wolverine and GTA is a go. All them other games, I'm not planning to. And I haven't made my decision on how I feel about when 2028 come and they saying that they not releasing no more physical games. But I think that's fucked up. But if they saying, and I need this, I need PlayStation to open the books. They got to open the books. They got to let me see it because they saying 85% of their games are already digitally sold. I don't believe that many people are only buying their games digitally. I don't believe it.
I believe that, bro.
If it's only 15%, then I could see why they don't want to make the games. But fuck it, just make less of them then. And then if they make less of them, they would cost less for them, and the value of the games would be higher because there's not a lot of them. Just make less games. Don't make no games.
But the game is like the actual disc is like the penny now. If you really think about it, it costs more to make than the actual what it's worth, man.
I don't know if I agree with that because
they saying that if it's 15, think about it, 15% of people that's using them, it's probably 15% of the people or less that was actually using pennies on a day-to-day.
But my thing is, if you're charging me $70 for the game with the disc, don't charge me $70 for the download of the game because you're saving money from not printing the disc and you're charging me the same amount. So there's no way, like the math don't math.
I get you on that. They can't explain it, which is why they just want to do away with the disc. And I really don't
make you forget
like
that
this PS5 that I got, this shit is about to be worth bread because it's gonna be the last PlayStation that took disc. So this shit's gonna be valuable in the long run. Like this shit's so hold on. If your PS5 is a disc PS5, hold on to it, man, because that shit gonna be worth something one day. It's gonna be the last of the Mohicans, man.
But my question is, why would it be like? And I feel you in theory, but why would it be if there ain't gonna be no discs anyway? So it'll be
because bro, I done been to because back, if you go to the vintage stores, they buy all of that stuff. Right now, you go into a vintage store and buy an NES for 4 times the price that it originally cost when it came out back in the 80s. So it's always going to be a market for that kind of stuff later on. So that's why you hold on to it, because it'll be games too.
But yeah, man, I just hope they hold off on this. I don't think that makes sense, and I think they still should make games. Make the games. Some people you can't collect digital copies, and I guess you can, but that's
you can through your library. Your library holds infinite amount of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, your console
but
space.
They could take it away like that.
That's not cool. That sucks.
Yo, man, but you want to drive in Waymos, but it's not okay to not use disc.
That sucks.
It don't make no sense, man. Come on.
That sucks, man.
I disagree with it because
I the last disc I bought, man. I honestly
can't tell you. Tangible makes sense. I got all of my discs right here. They're part of the display. Like I got the disc.
What's the last disc?
The insert. Like I feel like they should start putting real booklets back in the games. Like they
you want them to spend more money.
Paper in there, put a booklet in that bitch, have some artwork in that shit. I should be able to take that artwork out, right, put it in a frame if I felt like it, because it's something tangible that's there. Like this is
what y'all. Well, hold on. While we here, what y'all think about the
Nintendo is still going to win? See, JDJ just said it. That's why Nintendo is still going to win, because they still are putting out actual little cartridges and putting good artwork in there. Like, I don't know. Let me see.
What about the in-game buying shit? That,
like, see, look,
crazy too.
They still
like, you buy the game and then they still got you buying more stuff in the game.
Yo, Jay, this the only
what about y'all
times you want to get off my lawn shit.
Out loud about it?
It's not even get off my lawn. I feel like it's power to the creators. Like these things are like I'm on the side of art all the time. Know what I mean? And video games is a form of art. Like if you're a collector, it's like
okay.
Like,
so I get what you're saying.
Like, what about all of them Funko Pops you got behind you? They just start giving you digital ones.
Nah, I wouldn't buy them. That's something different, because I'm not saying. A Funko Pop just sits there. I'm not sitting there and interacting with the Funko Pop.
It's gonna be on your phone and you can just show it like this. Nah,
but I'm not interacting with the Funko Pop. With the video game, what I'm purchasing it for, I'm interacting with it. I'm putting the game into the system, or I'm just pressing the button, whatever the case may be, and I'm playing the game. So that's what I'm saying. So if your whole stance is the artwork that comes along with it, or pictures or inserts or books or whatever the case may be, what about starting up something to go into Sony and saying, hey, if we're purchasing these digital copies, the least y'all could do is mail us out what would have been the artwork for the shit. That I could get.
That's part of it.
It makes no sense for the game itself.
That's part of it.
Makes no sense for the game itself.
That when it's certain shit in the game, like when they want to delete your game off the server, they can delete your game off the server.
Like what they say, lost our own shit.
But they don't delete games off the servers. They delete online capabilities. But that's what they do. They delete the online capabilities.
No, they can delete your game. Because with these digital games, they're not selling you the game; they're selling you a license to the game. So you're licensing the game.
But they're not running around just cutting people's games off. The only thing that happened is they cut off your online capabilities for the game, and usually that shit happened like 2 or 3 years after the new game came out.
Yeah.
What about what they say right here?
Yeah. What about?
So the Waymo, again, you trust the Waymo, but you don't trust your video game. You trust your life to the computers, but not your gaming experience to the computers.
Listen, when back in the day, if GTA, they could have fucked around and deleted your GTA because they boycotted it and they didn't like it, deleted it, it's banned. If you had the cartridge, if you had the disc, you have it already. It's nothing you can do about it. But once they ban it, it's gone.
But they ain't gonna do that shit, man. Trust me, they ain't gonna do that shit.
Bro, it said this is the backlash right here. Digital games are licensed and not permanent access and can be removed from at the Sony's discretion. They ain't even gotta tell you why they take your game. They could just take it if they want to. And it shows the inflation, the price 30%. That's crazy work. For the simple fact that you're doing it this way, you get to pretty much monopolize the situation, charge up to 30%. Is nothing that no one can do about it. You're making it one way. You're making it, you know what I mean?
But here's the thing that makes no sense to this argument right here, Breeze. The prices done been up already. It's not like they said we gonna take away your disc and raise the prices. The price has been up. So this argument right here, people are just upset about losing a physical copy of games. Sure, I get it, but I don't really care. I don't mind just going to the PlayStation store and buying a game rather than going to the store and buying it, or fucking ordering online and waiting for it. This is something that I actually don't mind the instantness of it. You know what I'm saying? Like usually
I meet people at GameStop when we waiting online for the game, man. It's an experience.
Fuck that. I ain't waiting online for shit, man, except like a game or something, like an actual game I'm going to. I'm impatient, man. I don't like waiting on lines. I shouldn't say I'm not impatient, but I definitely hate waiting on lines.
I like the option availability. I'm not. That's nothing against the streaming.
When the last time you bought a physical
the
game?
option should be there, even if it's limited.
Yeah, because I'm not saying other people shouldn't be able to buy.
Well, not for me.
I just don't.
No, I was just asking you, Breeze. When the last time you bought a physical game? I know Jay bought physical games. I'm just curious.
The last time I bought when we was going to do that Madden 20, I think that was the last time I did it.
So that's a couple years ago now.
But that was probably the last game he bought, though.
Nah, that wasn't the last game you bought. It was other games that have been purchased for your PlayStation that's in your house, correct?
But he
I mean, not for me. Not for me.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But were any of those digital copies or were they physical copies?
After that game, they was digital copies.
This is what I'm saying. Like, honestly, that might have been the last physical copy of the game I bought. That might be the last physical copy of the game I bought was that Madden. What was that, 24, 25, right?
About 25, I think.
The youth is going to do the digital copies.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't bought a digital copy since then also, though. That same Madden was the last digital copy game that I purchased. Because I was literally in the store and I was just like, I'm going to just buy it because I'm already here. That's the only reason why. Like nowadays, when I'm buying games, I'm in the crib and I just.
So then, why did you get the disc version of the game?
So I could have the option to play both. But do I need the option to play both? No, I don't.
Okay. Well, yeah, not me. I bought all. The only time I bought a digital game is if the physical one was like just sold out and I could not find it and there was no other way. Like I would have had to wait a week or some shit. And then instead of waiting a week, I just bought the digital one. But the digital shit is trash.
Yeah, no, it's convenient. For me, it's convenient. I don't gotta go out to the store looking for the shit.
Nah, it's the thrill of the find, man. You
not for no game. Not for me, bro. Not for no game. For some sneakers, hell yeah. For a game, it's the same game. You know what I'm saying? It's the same game.
Not really. Not really.
The avoiding that hustle and bustle is a big part of it. I like avoiding that hustle and bustle. Yeah.
Right.
Avoid that hustle and bustle if you can. I ain't gonna lie.
You could get the
if I like you say, I'm walking past
ultimate edition.
Yeah, I want to have that option.
And especially if people gonna be deep for this shit, like if it's some brand new shit and everybody like GTA, everybody gonna be starving for GTA. I ain't trying to go wait on no line and deal with all of that, man. I'm just gonna press the button and watch the circle start working.
When you pre-order that shit, you walk in and just look at the peasants like, oh, you don't have.
Nah, see, I'm not a pre-order. See, I don't.
You don't have your copy.
I don't pre-order anything, bro. You know why? The only way I pre-order something is if they giving you something extra with it, and you know when I'm pre-ordering it.
Oh yeah, see, look, that's
and
another
the only
thing.
reason I'm doing that is because what I look like giving you $100 of my bread, and I have no access to what I'm giving it to you for. Fuck out of here!
You can't even resell your digital version.
Who reselling video games, man? I ain't reselling. I
can't
can't tell you the last time I resold a video game, man.
Because you got digital ones, so you can't.
I'm talking about all of the old ones that I got.
That's why you can't tell you can't sell it.
Draw. But this is what I'm saying. All my old discs that I got, they just sitting there. Like PS4 shits. Like just
listen, you just said that you wanted to resell your PlayStation at some point because it's gonna be worth money. Soon they're not even gonna give you the PlayStation. It's just gonna be a digital air cloud, everything. So you ain't gonna have nothing physical.
Hey, that's the world you want to live in, bro. You know, just not with video games. You want that kind of world, just not with video games. That's all.
Listen, it's two different conversations. One is about art. Like, let me give you instead of giving you a painting, let me just give you a digital version of it, and you put the digital version on your wall. No, the painting is the painting. Like, instead of giving you sneakers, let me give you a picture of the sneaker that you could
those are all totally
impose onto your feet. No,
these are all totally different. a game is a game because no matter whether you insert a disc
game
or
is a
whether you have a
collection of
digital
artwork.
copy, you playing the same game. Like
No, it's not.
once you take away the bells and whistles of the cover and the booklet, once you actually get to the meat and potatoes of the reason why you wanted to make the purchase, it's the same game.
Yeah, but
It's not like one does something different
but
than
you
the
no
other.
longer own it. It's not yours. You
If
have a
that's how you
license.
look at it,
So
that's fine.
that's like if I sell you a car, or if I sell you a license to use the car for a little while, and I can take it back at any point. Like
Yo, once they start doing that, then your argument is valid. But they
Huh?
haven't started doing that yet, so your argument's not valid.
No, when you sign the terms and conditions of your game, it says that you can't. It's in there.
When have
We
so
just showed it to
all
you.
my digital copies of the games that I own, I have never lost one. They have never taken one back.
Maybe you
So
didn't say the
until
wrong
I
thing when the game
experience that, I don't even think it's a thing.
Just because you don't think it's a thing doesn't mean it's not a thing.
Okay, like I said, it hasn't happened to me, so it's not a thing. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not going out saying, oh, you know what? I got to go to Target. I got to go to GameStop. I got to go to Walmart. I got to go to wherever just to get this game to make sure that I have it forever. Nah, fuck out of here. I'm just going to press the button and know this. I'm going to have this shit for as long as I want it. Because guess what? I'm not worried about playing this shit probably 3 years from now anyway. So,
Right, JDJ. PS12 just going to be a brain implant.
And that's when I'm not playing video games anymore.
That's what they lean into. It's just going to be a brain implant.
That's when I'm not playing them.
Put it in your brain, and then they're going to send you the game digitally.
Yeah.
Like,
I could care less if the disc go away, man.
That's crazy.
It's bigger problems in the world.
Hey, if you say so. I'll just so happen to disagree with you. They should make physical, tangible things. Like,
no, that's totally understandable.
Physical and tangible things should not go away. Just like tangible money should not go away. You should be able to have cash.
That shit is gonna happen sooner or later.
It's gonna go away, but it should not.
Yeah,
I
agree with that.
You should be able to have physical artwork. You should be able to buy things, not the idea of things. But hey.
Right.
Now, as for robots doing fucking menial labor for you, I don't mind that. But if you'd rather mow the lawn by yourself, mow the lawn. But if I have a robot that can mow the lawn, I'd rather let the robot do it. Like, if you want to sweep the floor, sweep the floor. But after you have a Roomba, let the Roomba do it.
After you sweep the floor, he's gonna flip out on you.
The Roomba just is a Roomba. It just sweeps the floor.
That shit gonna be a full Rosie from the Jetsons.
No, they already have them. They're Roombas.
That shit is gonna overtake you.
They already have Roombas. They just,
Yo, we're gonna get a call from Jay one day. Yo, I'm in the closet. Y'all help me, man. The robot flipped out, got me tied up. I need help ASAP, man.
The Roomba doesn't have arms. All it has is brushes.
Like I said, it's gonna be a Rosie. It ain't gotta be a Roomba. It's gonna be a Rosie. You wouldn't get a Rosie? You said you needed to cut the lawn too. So
no, it's just gonna be a lawnmower that has sensors and able to mow the lawn.
So now you gotta kill a lawnmower on the loose.
That's what it does.
Fucking everybody ACLs and Achilles up.
See, I'm not talking about things that aren't there. They're already there now.
Yeah,
like they have
no parts of those.
These things
I want no parts of those
currently happening.
You rather go get your video game, but you rather them do that shit for you. Nah, I'd rather the video game do that shit for me, and I do all the other shit that could potentially kill me.
Game. What is the video game doing for you besides not being there?
It's being purchased for me. It's being downloaded for me. I don't got to do none of that shit. I don't have to go to the store.
And you are still downloading.
Yeah, but I don't have to go to the store is what I'm saying. I don't have to put it in the machine. I don't have to do any of those steps.
You don't have to go to the store.
Take it out the package.
From Amazon either.
More plastic. That's another thing.
Take it out the package.
It's actually more environmental friendly. once you get rid of all the weights,
you're okay with
it's actually more environmental friendly.
I'm gonna give you a digital download of the bagel too. You don't got to take that out of the package either.
Nah, that's totally different.
Give you a digital download of a bagel.
Food consumption versus thing that has the same effect whether you have a disc or not. Two total different things, man.
It's not the same effect. You don't own it. Like the fact that you don't own it don't mean nothing to you. You don't own it.
So you own it. All right. So let's say, for instance, right now you own it, right? With the disc. But then all of a sudden, PlayStation, Sony, they decide to no longer, because now when you play the game, it's not just about what the game is. You still have to have some type of online something.
Yeah, that's bullshit too. That's bullshit.
This is what I'm saying. So they flip that right there. You own a disc that now don't work. So what do you really own then?
That's what all of these people that are banning these games is about. They want to be able to have single player content where you can play without having to be online. That is insane that you have to have online subscriptions to play these games. You should be able to buy a game.
Online subscriptions to play all the shit. What I'm saying is it has to feed it some type of thing. Like if there's an update or something for it, you have to get it from online now. You can't just get an update any other kind of way.
Fuck that. Come out with full games from the start. Don't give me a game that I'm buying the game and it's not going to be fully ready until next year because you got to add 72 updates for it to be what it was supposed to be when you first bought it. That's
so you rather the old school games that was flawed as shit and they never fixed them and you just played that shit flawed forever?
Yes.
Hell no, bro.
Yes.
You of all people.
So hold on. Let me
progression of shit. You are so regressive on this.
I want to know. Yeah.
So hold on. Can I?
2
would not existed if they had proper updates because that shit was a flawed video game through and through.
What Super Mario
2?
What do you mean?
If they allowed updates back then, do you understand how total different that game would have been? That game was so fucked from the beginning.
Super Mario 2 wasn't even a Mario game. It was
it was another game.
Whatever. Like
this is what I'm saying. If there was updates, they would have fixed it instead of just throwing it out there.
And that's why there should be no updates. That's what I'm saying.
So you telling me that better version of Super Mario 2 wouldn't have been a good thing? That's what you're saying? Like that makes no sense. Because there's no person in the world, old school video game player, is going to sit here and say that a better Super Mario 2 would have been better. That's the one that nobody gives a fuck about all of them.
Not necessarily. Some people like Super Mario 2, and the Super Mario 2 that was going to come out was just way too hard for the American audience. And it is the lost levels, so people still got it.
Super Mario 2 ain't have in-game purchases. That's another thing I don't like neither, since we talk about stuff we don't like. Once I buy the game, it's done. But this new system they got now, let's say you buy the game originally for $50. All of the in-game purchases and all of that stuff like that, and the subscription and all of that stuff like
that's what it's called. It's called unlock the shit and earn it. Don't buy it.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. With this new GTA shit, you can't. There's certain shit you can't unlock. If you don't buy the ultimate version, you're not getting access to 3 different missions on the game. You cannot get access.
Yeah. So why not buy the ultimate? Why not buy the ultimate edition though? What's wrong with that?
You have
but the older games used to just let you get better without.
But y'all ultimate edition and in-game purchases are like 2 different things though. But what y'all saying though, like that's why I thought you talking about in-game purchases. Buying a different edition, I don't see no problem with that.
That's the same game, but they're making you do an extra purchase.
I thought an in-game purchase is when you actually go into the PlayStation store and buying something like VC or all of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you buy the standard version and then you want to upgrade to the
that's what I'm talking about, the VC and all of that.
That's what it is. The standard
see, Breeze is talking about the VC shit. Y'all talking about 2 different things. That's why I'm like trying to.
No, we're essentially not.
Okay.
Because if I could buy the standard game and then say, "Oh snap! Now I want these extra missions," then go spend $15 to upgrade to the other one. It's the same thing as buying VC.
That's different than VC. VC is the shit that help your player get better and all of that other shit.
Yeah, because when I go,
it's not unlocking different missions. Like that's totally different.
I'm also unlocking 7 different skins in a fucking safe house.
Well, I don't give a fuck about all that. I just want the missions. I just want the missions. Like I'll pay for the missions. Yeah,
all of it is packaged together. All of that shit is packaged together.
All right, so I'll take the free shit. That's how I look at the rest of it as free shit. But what I'm saying is, this America, man, you get what you pay for. So you can't sit out here and be like, yo, I want to pay $70 for this shit, but I want the $100 shit. No, if you want the $100 shit,
no, that shit is supposed to be on the $70 shit. It should not be no shit.
You say it, not them. They the ones that is the thing. When you the one that create the shit, you the ones that could tell people what they gonna pay for it. Not the customers. The only way the customers are going to be the ones to tell people to pay for it is if nobody buys the shit, and then they have to reset the price. But guess what? Everybody is gonna go buy that shit. Everybody gonna go out there and pay that buck. So just come on, man, pay that buck, man.
Hell no! Like,
so you buying
you always want to be Mr. Corporate Man on the side of the fucking corporations. Fuck the corporations and everything that they fucking stand on.
I just make sense of this shit.
You just want to be on the side of the corporation. Whenever it's big business, you like, yeah, big business. Fuck all these small time people. Fuck them. Big business be some bullshit, and if you let them do it, they're gonna do it. If you fucking,
I want the game, so I'm gonna pay the $100. I ain't gonna sit here and say, now if I didn't want the game, then I'd be like, fuck that. They not getting my $100, but I really want the game. So guess what? They getting my $100.
Yeah, but that don't mean it's right.
Whether it's right or wrong,
that don't mean it's right.
I don't care whether it's right or wrong, because it doesn't. It concerns me on a minimal level. That's why I don't really care.
And that's why they can do it, because you're just gonna say fuck it. Like, but the fact that
if I want the game, I want the game.
Did y'all see this dude Cyber Leak then leak their whole game and tank the fucking GTA stock because of this shit that we talking about? Like, did you see? Look at Rockstar's look at Rockstar's stock prices right now, lowest that they've been. And why are they the lowest?
Stocking them. I don't care. I'm not stocking them.
They should be at an all-time high right now, right? They best game ever, probably about to come out. They should be at an all-time high, but because niggas it done hacked their server, leaked their game a couple days before the Netflix release, they shit is taking a nosedive. And it's people out here actually fighting the good fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they had a whole manifesto.
I just want to play the game. That's all. I've been waiting for the game for a decade. You know what I'm saying? I just want to play the game, man.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing that
what's the most? So have you spent $100 on a game yet? At all?
Maybe.
So why are you protesting spending $100 on this one?
I'm not protesting spending $100 on this one. I'm protesting putting shit behind paywalls that you can't get just by playing the game. Because
so on the $100 game that you bought, did they not have those?
I don't know. But that shit is stupid. Like, you should be, anything that you pay for, you should just be getting it faster without having to work for it. You shouldn't be getting shit that other people can't get unless they pay for it. Like, if you just getting it faster just because you paid for it and the game come with it now, but you still should be able to unlock those things through just playing.
They might do that, even though, if I
can afford it. These games is for little fucking kids, and the little kid that just saved up his
GTA ain't for no little kids.
Saved up his $72 to buy the game.
Ain't for no little kids.
Save up $100. Just
you got to pick a different game to stand on that soapbox, bro. GTA ain't for no little kids, man.
Yes, the fuck it is.
Hell no.
Yes, the fuck it is.
Oh man,
that shit rated R. That shit probably you gotta get 21. You gotta get a bed.
I
was playing shit and watching shit that I shouldn't be watching.
But when you was 15, 16, you wasn't a little kid. I'm talking about a 6-year-old. I'm talking about a 7-year-old. GTA is not for them, man.
Video games is for kids.
But what about that T? You know,
so if you had a 7-year-old, kid, you would have no problem with them playing GTA.
Video games are for kids.
Period. Wow, that's crazy.
Video
but
games.
It say teen. Does it say teen on it? What's the
no? That shit says mature. It's rated mature.
See, that's not a teen. That's
video games are for kids.
Like 18 or 21.
Like adults play them. but video games are for kids.
Yeah,
21.
the idea of a video game is for a kid, but there are adult video games.
Rap music is for kids.
I disagree with that, but sure.
I'm saying, who listens to it? Who consumes it? Not 40 and 50-year-olds.
Yeah, but
when
20
you look
and
at
30-year-olds aren't kids.
And not even 30s. It'd be saying fucking 16 through 24 type shit.
And most of those aren't kids.
Those are kids.
Maybe mentally, but again, sure, an 18-year-old playing GTA, no problem. A 7-year-old playing GTA, no, that's a problem, man.
But they are playing.
I'm not saying they not. That's the parents' fault. That's a different conversation. It's not for them.
That's because video games.
It says it right on the case that it's not for them.
That's because they're for kids. Video games are for kids. Like, if you want to make video games for adults, cool. But video games are for kids, so kids are gonna play video games.
That's the parents' fault, though. That's each individual parent's fault for allowing that kid to play that game.
Realistically,
you don't gotta allow your kid.
We're a long way from.
They're gonna play it at their friend house, and 2, it's a digital download, so they're gonna download it, and you not even know they downloading it.
Well, why you got your credit card linked up to something that they could do something like that? That's the parents' fault. If you buying something for them on that, take your card off of it right away.
Hey, they're gonna keep doing that because the digital downloads. Why not?
But again, like I said, take your card off right away. Then there is no digital download. There's no card on file.
Well,
set up the settings. There's parental settings that you can set up in the PS. So first and foremost, it won't even get to the point where they could digital download something that's above the age restriction that you as the parent put it on. So again, it comes back to the parent.
Video games are for kids. They're gonna find a way to play it.
But
like you could tell your kids not to curse.
I gotta disagree.
That has nothing to do with like Money Mike just said, bro. You can there's settings in that now that video games have evolved. You can do that shit. You can block your kids from doing shit just like on a laptop. Right. So again, that's on the parents.
The age demographic just not for kids.
I hear y'all saying that, but the kids are gonna do what they want to do. Kids are gonna do what other kids are doing a lot of the time.
So they're gonna have to jailbreak their PlayStation.
No, but I'm saying the video games are not just age demographic for kids. The age demographic for games is not just for kids. That's what I'm saying. It's for adults too.
And these kids know more about VPNs and shit than any of us.
Absolutely.
They know how to skip.
Like I said, they gotta jailbreak it. And if they doing that, then that's a whole different thing. But again, it's on the parents, man. Anytime something like that, that's on the parents. If the parents are not taking the precautions.
Yeah, the parents should just teach their kids that video game violence is video game violence. These things are not real. And in real life, this is what's appropriate. This is a video game. Some kids
get that, and some kids really don't, yo.
Well, then that's on the parents.
No,
that's how you're raising your children
to a certain degree, but it could also be something else with the kid mentally.
Yeah, and then they don't really give you the concept. I seen somebody tell me they was playing the game on Roblox where basically they was selling work on Roblox. I know what I'm talking about when I'm saying selling work. Case in point is they went to jail in the video game for 15 minutes. So just by that, you gotta, if you've never been to jail and it's the game you playing, you got a blind concept of how long it takes to be in jail. 15 minutes for the stuff that they was doing in these video games. And again, that's some real life type shit. That was going
15 minutes of video game time is a long ass time.
It's like one day.
Yeah,
but you think about it, that's like one day in video game time. So still, yeah, man.
Yeah. If you playing a game,
he's not coming out in one day.
You playing a game right now, and then while you playing the game, you got to sit in one place for 15 minutes. That's a long ass time at this point.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it still give you a false concept.
Fucked up perception on reality, man. That's what it is.
What? Actually sitting in jail. Right. But hold on, yo. Y'all already know this is Philosophical P. This is JTV. Big fan, Breezy. We stirred the pot. You know what I mean? The same time next week.
Was it contentious enough for you?
It was contentious. It was definitely contentious. Yeah. So shout out to all the fans.
Shout out to Three Cool Guys just kicking it. You know what I mean? That's the show name that breathes. Three Cool Guys just kicking it.
Right.
We here.
And now we out.
Right. Yeah, later.